Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Aaron Donald did not do too much to clear up retirement rumors during an interview on the I Am Athlete podcast. The Rams All-Pro says he wants to win another Super Bowl, but if talks on a new contract don't work out, he's willing to walk away from the game, adding, quote, "I don't need football to be fine. I'm at peace." Antonio Brown also seems to be at peace without football. The former Bucs wideout was asked this weekend if he planned to suit up in 2022. AB replied, quote, "Don't play yourself looking for me to play." And the NFL world is in mourning after Cardinals cornerback Jeff Gladney was killed in a traffic accident Monday in Dallas. Gladney was a first-round pick of the Vikings in 2020 and signed with Arizona in March. In a statement, the Cardinals said, quote, "We are devastated to learn of Jeff Gladney's passing. Our hearts go out to all those who are mourning this tremendous loss." Jeff Gladney was just 25 years old. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Whoa, Greg's up.
He's never up this early.
Hey, guys. Okay, so this is called the Bell Breakfast Box from Taco Bell.
Oh, thanks. I can read.
And that's a coffee. Helps you open your eyes.
And that's a breakfast burrito. You can start from either end.
You guys always this condescending in the morning?
Pretty much.
Wake up with the new $5 Bell Breakfast Box, filled with a grande toasted breakfast burrito, hash brown, 2 Cinnabon Delights, and a coffee. At limited participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only. Contact local store for prices, hours, and participation, which vary. Tax extra. Drinks excludes freezes.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt. One of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold. Deadline fast approaching. But a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And we are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXOL, Centro, California. Okay, Gene, good morning.
Good morning.
We're going to start today with a quiz. What day is it?
Okay, what day is it?
Yes.
It's Tuesday.
Okay.
That it feels like Monday.
Congratulations. Yeah, you get another gold star today.
All right, I'll glue it here on the wall.
But no, put it on your forehead.
My forehead.
Yes.
I might lose it that way, though.
Oh, well, but people will be able to see it.
That's true.
Okay. And it is May 31st, 2022. We're almost done with the month of May.
Month of May. Almost ready to kick it to the curb.
All things considered, it hasn't been a bad month.
No, it hasn't. And, we're still hearing mention of breezes and wind.
Well, typically it's about mid-June before the evenings and the early mornings start to heat up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and sometimes we can make it through parts of June.
Yeah.
Even we've had July west winds.
Don't push your luck.
Yeah, well, never do on that. But last several years, we have had it right around, the 4th of July.
Yes. Must be global warming, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I figure. Okay. And, if global warming had the opposite effect on the Imperial Valley, I could live with that.
Yeah, you're probably not alone.
Yeah. Okay, you ready for birthdays?
Birthdays we have, big shots and otherwise.
Okay, we've got big shot birthdays, like Clint Eastwood is 92 years old today.
Just terrified. Wow. We almost kind of felt like it wasn't real.
Okay, where's Clint? Here he
Go ahead. Make my day.
Yes.
Terrified. We almost kind of...
Okay, anyway, go ahead. Just make my day. And singer Peter Yarrow of Peter, Paul, and Mary is 84, the only surviving member. Their big hit, of course, Puff the Magic Dragon. And Peter Yarrow wrote that. And no, it is not about drugs. Mm-mm. Okay. Hey, one of our best friends in the music business, Gene, Augie Myers.
Augie Myers.
The Texas Tornadoes and Sir Douglas Quintet is 82.
I wonder if he's still hanging out in Texas.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure.
Along with the rest of the Texas Tornadoes.
San Antonio, probably.
Yes. Yeah, actor Sharon Glass of Cagney and Lacey, 79. Actor Tom Berenger, 72. Actor Gregory Harrison, 72. Actor Kyle Secor is 65. Actor Roma Mafia, 64. Comedian Chris Elliott, 62. Actor Leah Thompson is 61. And actor Brooke Shields, 57. She's the one with the caterpillars over her eyes. Yes. And actor Archie Panjabi, 50. Actor Merle Dandridge, 47. Actor Colin Farrell is 46. And actor Curtis Williams Jr. is 35.
Colin Farrell, I'm surprised. I thought he was older than that.
Well, 46, he's getting there.
Yeah, he's getting there. The
local birthday
King's speech.
Yeah. Local birthdays coming up.
Hello, I'm Tom DeBose. Let me tell you about my friend, Ray Castillo. From the very beginning, Ray supported renewable energy development that created better paying jobs with solar that now places our county as the center attraction for more jobs and investment. Solar, geothermal, biofuels, and batteries, our valley's future is a bright, renewable green. Let's return Ray Castillo as our supervisor in District 5.
Paid for by the Committee to Re-elect Raymond R. Castillo for Supervisor, District 5.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Beth Johnson, Jeffrey Munger, Legina Young, Neil Mars, Robert Contreras, Elena Gonzalez, Donnie Pacheco, Francisco Morgia, Edward Dolente, Rudy Areola, John Ward, Terry Decoro, Sue Reardon, Erica Araujo, Jesse Flores, Joni Edmondson, Eric Navarro, Joni Neves, Marlon Ellison, Melissa Ainza, Orfa Olivo, Reina Marine, Steve Laguna, Monique Perez, and Tracy Lyon Ramirez. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Yes, and Tracy will be back today.
Back today, yeah.
Yes.
She'll celebrate her birthday with everybody today.
Yes. Hey, one of our idols, convicted felon, am I supposed to say that? Martha Stewart opened up her New York farm to her fans for a huge sale. All the money raised went to charity. Shoppers walked away with bird cages, dishes, and silverware. And thankfully, no fans were hit by any flying bottles of Merlot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's somebody I hadn't heard mentioned in the news in a long time.
Well, you know, it's one of those things. She spent some time in
the caboose.
Yes, and anyway, I guess everything's been forgotten, and you can hang on to every word that Martha lets. Yeah.
Oh, I do that all the time. Yeah. Hang on to those words.
Oh, yes. Anyway, what else is happening? Graduations?
Graduations. We're going to talk about that. They're getting back going again. And, of course, we're getting closer to the time that school will break for the summer.
Yeah.
So that's coming around. Be here quicker than you can believe.
Yes. It flies by.
You're gonna think this whole week that the day is different than what it really is, and seems to always be that way.
Yes, trying to catch up one day short.
Yeah. So just remember, today is Tuesday.
Yes, and remember, we've got news. If you are ready.
I'm ready.
World and California news headlines right now brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. The unbearable heartbreak of loss will resonate in Uvalde, Texas today. The first two funerals are being held for the 21 victims of last week's massacre at an elementary school. Both honored 10-year-old girls gunned down in their fourth grade classroom. One is Destiny Esquivel's cousin, Maite.
When I found out, it broke my heart because our princess left us She didn't deserve it.
There will be a total of 11 funerals for the victims this week. In Washington, lawmakers will again try to find common ground on gun control in a virtual meeting today. CBS's Caitlin Huey-Burns.
Democrats are going to need 10 Republicans to get anything through this Senate. So they're eyeing the typical ones that we hear on these big issues. Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski, maybe a Mitt Romney. The idea here is if it's a very narrow proposal, you might be able to get some Republicans on board.
CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California Headline News, a ceremony in Los Angeles Monday mourning the victims of the recent mass shootings in Uvalde, Texas, Buffalo, New York, and Laguna Woods, California.
We have people looking for sustenance for their bodies in Buffalo, people looking for sustenance for their spirits in Laguna Woods, people looking for sustenance of their minds in Texas. All gunned down.
Rabbi Heather Miller, the clergy from different religions offering prayers to the survivors of those killed while expressing frustration at the continuing string of violence. In-person attendees for the first time in 3 years for many Memorial Day observances Monday. In San Francisco, Senator Alex Padilla says all those who died in service to our country deserve the utmost recognition.
Each and every one of those, sailors, soldiers, Marines, and airmen, were so precious to their families, to their friends, and to their community.
Gas prices in the state up another penny overnight to an average of $6.16 a gallon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, you give Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal a call.
You and Buddy are enjoying your walk when...
Yeah, I smell that too. I know, don't blame it on the dog. I hear that hissing too. Maybe it's a cat.
No, dude. A sulfur-like odor and hissing can be signs of a natural gas leak. Natural gas lines can be buried anywhere. If you suspect a leak, leave immediately and call 911 and Southwest Gas.
Thanks, deep voice narrator.
You're welcome, dude. You too, buddy.
You can't get much for $5 these days. Unless you go to Wendy's for a $5 Biggie Bag. Get your choice of double stack, junior bacon cheeseburger, or crispy chicken BLT. Plus 4-piece nugs, fries, and a drink. All for just $5. You got that bag. You got that Biggie Bag. You got that bag. That was smooth, wasn't it? That's how you're going to feel when you get that Biggie Bag at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Includes 4-piece nuggets, small soft drink, and small fry. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers at El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, graduation ceremonies are back this week. George Gale explains.
A week of graduations begin today. Mount Signal Virtual Academy, Central Union Adult School, and Desert Oasis hold their graduation ceremonies at Jimmy Cannon Theater today, one right after another, beginning at 5 p.m. On Wednesday, June 1st, Central Union High School and Southwest High School hold their ceremonies. Central graduation will be held at Cal Jones Field. Southwest ceremonies will be held at Eagle Field. Both events begin at 8 p.m. Calipatria High School graduates their seniors on Thursday, June 2nd, on the football field beginning at 7 p.m. San Pasqual High School and San Pasqual Bill Mains graduate on Friday, June 3rd, beginning at 7 p.m. The ceremonies will be held together. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, a Brawley woman is seriously injured when her husband attacked her with a knife. Brawley police were called to a residence in the 800 block of Stevens Street at about 7:30 p.m. Saturday. On arrival, officers found an injured woman outside the residence. She was provided medical care and then flown to an out-of-valley hospital for further treatment. Another woman was in the residence, was able to exit. Officers determined that Luis Angel Camacho Martin was inside the house holding his adult daughter hostage. Officers were able to contact Martin by phone, and he made multiple threats to harm his daughter if officers entered the house. Brawley police called in the Imperial County Sheriff's Office and the U.S. Border Patrol tactical teams to assist in the incident. After extensive negotiations, Martin surrendered. His daughter was not harmed. Martin was charged with attempted murder. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlap, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In other local news, El Centro police are investigating a traffic accident where a car ran into a wall. The accident occurred at about 1:30 p.m. Sunday when El Centro police received a report of a blue Chevy striking a parked car and then damaged a cinder block wall in the 400 block of Euclid Avenue. There were no injuries, but the Chevy was extensively damaged. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers at El Centro Motors, in the Imperial Valley Mall, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
My name is George Marquez. I'm a candidate for district attorney. I was raised in Imperial County, and I'm a product of our local public school system. I believe in protecting our families by aggressively prosecuting dangerous criminals. I believe in forging strong relationships with law enforcement to further our interest of law, order, and justice. I believe in building bridges to the entire community so that everyone has a voice. Please vote George Marquez on June 7th for Imperial Valley District Attorney. You can also follow me on my Facebook page at George Marquez for District Attorney 2022.
Paid for by committee to elect George Marquez for District Attorney.
It's page 2 of the local news and weather, all brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturdays at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Mental evaluation is discussed for a attempted murder suspect. George Gale filed this story.
18-year-old Richard Timothy Orta is being charged with attempted murder and conspiracy to commit murder. 2 juveniles are charged in the incident as well. It was decided at a recent hearing to reschedule a needs assessment hearing for Orta to June 17th. There has been no update on the condition of the person who was shot in that incident. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A 16-year-old girl was injured when the quad she was riding crashed into a pickup truck. The accident occurred at about 5:45 p.m. Sunday in the 1700 block of Farmer Drive in El Centro. The driver and a passenger were both injured, and both were transported to El Centro Regional Medical Center for treatment. The accident remains under investigation. A resident in the 400 block of Desert Garden Drive in El Centro reported that a package was taken from a neighbor's porch. According to reports, a man riding a bike took the package. The neighbor followed the suspect to the 500 block of Westwind, but the suspect managed to get away. However, the package containing shoes was recovered. And Calexico Unified School District announces a new superintendent. The Board of Trustees has selected Arturo Jimenez as the new superintendent. The decision was made at the board's May 26th meeting. The vote to hire was 4-0, with one board member absent. Jimenez is currently the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources in the Westminster School District. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carroll Buckley with a weather update.
The National Weather Service says high pressure will result in continued dry conditions, along with a warming trend through the rest of the week. A return to above normal temperatures in triple digits is expected Wednesday through at least the weekend. Moderate heat risk returns to the Imperial and Yuma valleys on Thursday. Influence from another low-pressure system Friday into the weekend will drop temperatures a few degrees and bring breezier conditions to the area. 96 the high yesterday, 63 the low. Sunny today with a high near 97. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north-northwest this afternoon. Tonight will be clear with a low around 69. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm after midnight. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 101. North wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm in the afternoon. 74 degrees downtown El Centro, 19% relative humidity right now. The wind is calm. Your border wait, it's an hour and 30 minutes downtown Calexico, 30 minutes entry, an hour pedestrian. At the east border, 40-minute wait, 15 minutes entry, 40 minutes ready lane, an hour at Andrade. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley. Open every day. And by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the SUVs of the future for everyone. Like the Ford Explorer, with available intelligent four-wheel drive with terrain management system. The Escape, with available all-wheel drive with selectable drive modes. And the Edge, with Ford Copilot 360 technology to keep you in control. Because the SUVs of the future aren't built for a few. They're built for America. We want your trade. Now get 0% financing for 72 months, plus $4,000 bonus cash on a 2022 Ford Edge. During the Memorial Day Sell-a-thon. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers and buyfordnow.com. Available features. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% for 72 months at $1,389 per month for $1,000 finance regardless of down payment. Residency restrictions apply. Offer ends 5/31/2022. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. In baseball news, well, Major League Baseball yesterday, it was the Brewers slipping by the Cubs 7-6. Tigers topped the Twins 7-5. Cardinals beat the Padres 6-3. In 10 innings, the Giants edged the Phillies 5-4. Astros beat up on the Athletics 5-1. Rockies rolled over the Marlins 7-1. Guardians jumped on the Royals 7-3. Orioles shut out the Red Sox 10-0. Mets bombed the Nationals 13-5. Brewers beat the Cubs 3-1 in the nightcap of a doubleheader, a makeup from early April. Rangers rolled over the Rays 9-5. Diamondbacks dumped the Braves 6-2. Pirates edged the Dodgers 6-5. Meanwhile, San Francisco Giants manager Gabe Kapler stood when the national anthem was played before his team's game against the Phillies on Memorial Day. Kapler began a protest against the direction of this nation Friday and would not come out of the dugout during the playing of the national anthem, but did so yesterday. And Cody Clemens, the 26-year-old son of 7-time Cy Young Award winner Roger Clemens, has been brought up to the big leagues by the Detroit Tigers for a possible major league debut. He's scrambling and trying to figure out when he's going to fly here. Cody Clemens said about his father, yes, he said, "You're a big leaguer, kid." KXO Sports Time is 7:53.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
NBA action picks up again on Thursday. Yeah, they're still playing. We're at the finals. Yes, game 1, Thursday, Celtics and the Warriors. Arizona Cardinals cornerback Jeff Gladney was killed in a car accident early Monday morning. The Cardinals said, "We are devastated to learn of Jeff Gladney's passing. Our hearts go out to his family, friends, and all who are mourning his tremendous loss." The crash took place about 2:28 Monday morning, according to the Dallas County Sheriff's Department. A white vehicle was overturned when officers arrived, and Dallas officials confirmed 2 people, a male and a female, were dead. Oh, and women's professional tennis will return to San Diego this fall for the first time in 7 years. The San Diego Open will be played October 8th through the 16th at the Barnes Tennis Center. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West Ayton Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Do you want some good news? Okay, some welcome news for shoppers getting squeezed by inflation. Yeah, well, you're going to see some lower prices. Target, Walmart, Best Buy, Urban Outfitters, and other top retailers have said in recent weeks that they're sitting on too much inventory for some of their products, and as a result, they plan to mark down prices and step up sales on those items to clear the glut. It marks a major reversal from much of 2021 when discounts on big-ticket items were scarce for consumers. Last year, big chains dialed back on promotions because products were in tight supply due to production bottlenecks and slowdowns at key global ports. Stores and brands were able to sell merchandise at full price to consumers who had built up savings while staying home during the pandemic. But prices may soon be dropping as conditions have changed. Shares of Big Lots dropped 7.1% towards a 2-year low this morning after the discount home essentials retailer disclosed Chief Merchandising Officer Jack Pastello had been terminated without cause. The disclosure comes after the stock tumbled 12.1% on Friday, after the retailer reported a surprise first quarter loss and big sales miss, and provided a downbeat gross margin outlook as sales trends materially slowed in April. So what's shaking on Wall Street right now? Red. The Dow down 215 points, S&P 500 off 27, NASDAQ down 66. Meanwhile, gold off $8.50 an ounce. Oil is up $2.80 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 97, west wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north-northwest in the afternoon. Tonight, clear with a low around 69, west wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm after midnight. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 101, north wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm in the afternoon. 75 degrees, 19% relative humidity. The wind right now is calm, at least in downtown El Centro. Financial news and a look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
CBS News is just ahead. Hey, set your clock. It's exactly 8 o'clock on the tone.
CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. A virtual meeting on a contentious issue. Texas Republican John Cornyn and Connecticut Democrat Chris Murphy are beginning to talk today about some kind of possible gun legislation days after the Uvalde massacre. CBS's Caitlin Huey-Burns.
What they are going to be talking about is likely to be very narrow. What they are looking at specifically is potentially tightening background checks and also looking at red flag laws. This is a way to get a court order to be able to confiscate a weapon from someone deemed mentally unfit either by the court or a medical professional.
In Uvalde, the first of the funerals is taking place today for the 21 victims of the elementary school attack. Destiny Esquivel is saying goodbye today to her 10-year-old cousin who dreamed of becoming a marine biologist.
She looks like nothing happened to her. She looks like she died at peace. We all know the reality.
The fire chief in Ferrata, Minnesota, says about half the buildings in that small city of 160 people were damaged or destroyed by an apparent tornado.
We did a house-to-house check to make sure that everybody was okay, whether they were there or not. To our knowledge, nobody was seriously injured.
Well, tens of thousands of people in central Minnesota are without power after the storms. The Weather Channel's Jim Cantori says some parts of the country are going to face possible rough weather in the days ahead.
That storm's going to continue to move east. We bring in New York State as we work our way into Wednesday, Thursday. We bring in the Mid-Atlantic, and the tail of this remains active all the way down into Texas and also the Tennessee Valley.
The European Union's agreed to ban the majority of Russian oil imports. CBS's Charlie D'Agata in London says it's seen as a last resort as Europe looks to punish Moscow for the invasion of Ukraine.
After months of wrangling, finally a breakthrough. The European Union aims to block more than 2/3 of Russian oil imports. Hungary is the only holdout, saying its economy just couldn't cope without Russian oil. It is one of the harshest economic weapons unleashed on the Kremlin since the war began.
The EU has relied on Russia for 25% of its oil and 40% of its natural gas. A 7-person jury is back at it, deliberating in Fairfax, Virginia, in Johnny Depp's libel case against ex-wife Amber Heard. CBS News legal analyst Ricky Kleeman says one of the most compelling witnesses came down on Depp's side.
The most important witness in this case, for me at least, is Kate Moss is there in rebuttal. He says not only he didn't hurt me, he also helped me.
Wall Street, right now the Dow is down 191 points. The NASDAQ is down 44. The S&P is down 22. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
If you work remote, Staples has you covered.
A mid-mod desk chair to rejuvenate my ho-hum workspace.
Staples has you covered. A place to put my papers so I can be more productive.
A storage cabinet that I can roll out of the way on weekends.
Staples has you covered with remote workspace solutions. And now get 25% off storage and filing products, chair mats, decor, and lighting with the purchase of an office chair or desk. Explore solutions for your remote workspace at Staples, the working and learning store. NA72, in-store only.
You have places to go now. Meet Nissan's most advanced lineup. If you can't get enough adrenaline, there's the all-new 400 HP Nissan Z. Or for your off-road adventures, check out the all-terrain Nissan Frontier. Road trip? Hop in the Nissan Pathfinder. And for something more electric, there's the stylish Nissan Ariya. The best of Nissan is here today. 2023 Ariya and Z not yet available for purchase. Expected availability this spring for 2023 Z and this fall for 2023 Ariya.
11 monkeypox cases in the U.S. There are in other countries as well. New assessment today from global health officials.
The majority of monkeypox cases spotted outside the disease's normal range of Africa have involved men who've had sexual contact with other men. But epidemiologist Sarah Pitt calls that coincidental.
It isn't highly possible to get it through any sort of intimate, close contact, which would include sex. But the fact that it's got into this particular group of people is just a quirk of epidemiological fate.
Like most of her peers, she believes we will see more cases, but that there's no sign this will be the next pandemic. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
In Spain, a new bill has been proposed that would force companies to replace computerized answering systems with real people. It's part of a broad measure in that country to improve customer service. And companies in Spain would have to answer all customer calls within 3 minutes. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Who's the honcho around here?
Carroll Buckley.
I am. Who are you?
Carroll Buckley.
You broadcast me out on the radio. 12:30.